What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're getting into my Week 2 college football predictions. So, let's look at what happened last week. It was not a great week for me, I'm going to be honest, guys. A lot of things went south here. Starting out with this first game, I'm not surprised that Fresno State actually pulled off this big upset. It's a little bit surprising, but honestly, I said in my video, Fresno State's a team that you don't want to mess with out of the Mountain West. And they came out here and they pulled off the upset. Purdue's defense was not good in this game, and Fresno State pulled off the win. So congrats to that program on the road. That's a big-time win. And the Boilermakers, big-time loss as well there. Got that one wrong. All right, and then the big storyline of that game, the Colorado Buffaloes and Deion Sanders' team comes up with the win. What an offensive performance from the Buffaloes, and what a performance from that, what's his face again? Let's see. Let me search it up real quick. Let's see, what's his name? Travis Hunter. Yeah, Travis Hunter. Unbelievable talent, man. He was playing cornerback and receiver on the field, playing about every snap. That's unbelievable. TCU, the number 17th team in the country coming into the year, they had a perfect season up to the final, or had only 2 losses last year, and that was in their Big 12 championship, and it was in the national championship against Georgia. So TCU was not a team to sleep on. And Colorado, man, what a win for them. That's going to be a big staple for that program right there to start out their season. And then North Texas, I was going to go with an upset here. I kind of thought that this was very upset potential here against California. And North Texas was not there. California really rocked their North Texas world. I thought that could be an upset, but I was wrong. Army, man, disappointing loss to UL Monroe, man. That's not what you like to see if you're an Army fan. That's not good. So, yeah, I started out 0-5, I believe. 1, 2, 3, or 0-4 for the first 4 games, which is not good at all. I did get the Houston game right, though, but I almost got that one wrong as well. UTSA played Houston close. I said I could have seen an upset there, and UTSA almost pulled it off. But Penn State just dominated West Virginia, and I'm not surprised by that. Illinois beat Toledo as well by just 2 points. That's a close game there, but Illinois did get the win. South Carolina, I was thinking that this could be a potential upset rivalry game, but South Carolina was playing well early, but they couldn't hold on, and the Tar Heels won that one. Tulane, I'm a real believer in this Tulane team, man. Good win against South Alabama. And then I did pick Northwestern to beat Rutgers, but Rutgers really just dominated the Wildcats. So got that one wrong. So we end up with a 4-6 record after all that. That is not good to start out the year. We need to have a big bounce back. Let's see if we can do it here. Let's start out here with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on the NC State Wolfpack. Notre Dame, obviously not in the ACC, but this is basically an ACC matchup here at 10 a.m., and I'm going to go with Notre Dame. You see, this is the number 10 team in the country here. They sometimes tend to lose some of these games, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going with the Irish. And then we got the Utes against the Bears. The Bears lost bad to, I don't even remember who they played, but it was just an embarrassing loss. Utah beat Florida with their 3rd-string quarterback. That was pretty impressive. I think Utah probably should be able to win this one. The Baylor Bears are not a great team. Unfortunately, this year they were a couple seasons ago, but they've been kind of going downhill the past couple years. I think that Utah can win that one. All right, and then we got Colorado versus Nebraska, and I'm going to go chalk still here. Colorado should be able to handle this one. They were very impressive. I know their defense did not look the greatest, but that was against a good TCU offense. It's against a much worse offense here in Nebraska. The Buffaloes should win this one. I don't like the Cornhuskers in that game. All right, and then we got a rivalry matchup here. We have the Iowa Hawkeyes taking on Iowa State. This is always a fun one to predict. It always comes up here in week 2 of these. I like this. Interesting matchup. If I had to pick one, Big 12 versus Big 10. This is a tough one here. I think I am going to go with the Iowa Hawkeyes because of that defense. I think they should be able to keep the Cyclones in check. But that should be a fun game right there on Fox. All right, and then another good game, man. I'm excited for this one as well. Tulane versus Ole Miss, the 20th team in the country in Ole Miss, taking on the Green Wave. And the Green Wave have been a very good program over the years. Ole Miss, though, also has Jackson Dart. He's been playing very well for that team. But I'm a believer in Tulane. I think this is a good program. I think that they can be an SEC team. At home, I'm going to pull off the upset here. Tulane had a really good season last year. I think it's going to copy it this season. I'm a believer in Tulane. I'm going to give this one to them. And they're going to pull off a massive win against Ole Miss. But that one's going to be a good one for sure. Right there. I could see Ole Miss blowing them out, but if Tulane could keep it close, I like their chances. All right, Texas A&M versus Miami. Another fun game here. ACC versus SEC matchup. I'm not a huge believer in this Texas A&M team. I'm gonna go with Miami. I'm feeling Miami at home. 1:30 game in that heat. That's always a big home field advantage for a Miami team in that Floridian heat. And I think it's going to be a big win there for Miami. Miami pulls off the upset. So back-to-back upsets in a row there. Moving on, another very fun game going on here. Texas Longhorns against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Didn't mean to click Alabama that fast, but I am ultimately going to go with Alabama in this one. We always see this one every year. Texas usually plays Alabama pretty close no matter where it's played. But Alabama is the better team. And with that being in Alabama, I just don't see Texas winning that one. But it's going to be a big game. It's going to be a big one for the new SEC with the Longhorns joining it. But Alabama, I do think, wins it. All right, we got the Ducks now taking on the Texas Tech team. And Texas Tech did not look good in their first game. I don't think it's going to be any different here. I'm going to go with the Oregon Ducks in that one to win it. Then we have UCF taking on Boise State. Boise State did not play well against the Huskies in their last game. I like what UCF is building there in their first year in the Big 12. I like UCF in that one. And then the final game down here, Arizona State versus Oklahoma State. Arizona State, don't let that 1-0 record fool you. They almost lost to Southern Utah, a Division II team. I don't think that the Sun Devils are going to win that one. I'm going to give that one to the Cowboys, even with it being on the road. All right, so that is my predictions. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that content. Comment down below your thoughts and your predictions. Anyway, guys, peace out.